may be asking, why is everyone running? Why is it that the gym is evacuating so quickly? If you're an American, don't overthink it. The reason many of you have suspected, well, is true. In the state of Massachusetts, a father brandished a firearm that sent the masses running for their lives. The incident occurred, per TMZ Sports, in May. Police responded to a call at the Mill Works facility located in Westford, Massachusetts, for a disturbance and a report of a man with a firearm. Once officers arrived on scene, witnesses reported to police that a man who brandished a firearm had fled the scene, according to the Middlesex DA's office. Fortunately, witnesses were able to give officers a description of the vehicle the suspect was driving, and police eventually arrested 34-year-old Jose Mao of Boston in connection with the crimes. WCVB, a local affiliate in Boston, aired images of the courtroom with which Mao appeared. They report he faces multiple charges, including assault with a dangerous weapon, carrying a firearm without a license, possession of ammunition, and improper storage of a firearm. Police also claim he was driving without a license when they pulled him over. Westford officers were able to find the suspect vehicle, which was being driven by Mao. Police then found the firearm in a diaper bag inside the vehicle and took him into custody. Investigators with the DA's office said Mao was attending a basketball tournament at the Mill Works, where his son was playing, when he reportedly got into an altercation with a parent of a player on the opposing team. According to the DA's office, Mao brandished it to the other parent, a 48-year-old New York man, at some point during the altercation. As a result, players participating in the tourney and spectators fled. Scott McCauley said his 6th grade son was playing in the tournament on Saturday, though he did not attend Sunday's affairs. He told CBS he was not surprised to hear of fighting between two parents. It definitely feels a bit like a pressure cooker there, he said. You go to these things for your kids to enjoy the time there, to play a game they love and support them. So to see something like this just really makes you sad. A judge set Mao's bail at $1,000. His bail was revoked due to an open case in Boston, the DA's office said. This was a frightening and potentially dangerous situation that has no place in youth sports, Middlesex DA Marion Ryan said. We have put a focus in Middlesex County on building a culture of safe and respectful behavior on the sidelines at these types of events, and that is not what occurred. These types of altercations among adults are unacceptable and can have lasting impacts on our young people. Okay, so I agree with the DA. Because even though no one was physically injured, there is a mental toll that takes place because of this, because of the threatening nature, because of the threats of violence. It does not just wash away because there was no physical harm. The mental toll that takes place in this country because we fear everything at all times because of gun violence is a problem. And I know that Senator Chris Murphy is being lauded for his role in passing some form of a gun reform bill. It was not enough. We know it's not enough because Republicans continue to stop whenever we try to make common sense gun reform. One of my favorite stories is when the NRA said, yeah, you might be a flight risk, but you should be allowed to own a gun. That is what they're fighting for. I understand that there are responsible gun owners, and I applaud all of you for being responsible gun owners. However, wouldn't you want others to be just as responsible as you are? And if they're not responsible, wouldn't you want to weed them out? That's the disconnect, and I just don't get it.